Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming at you today with an Empties. It has been way too long since I have done an Empties, and it shows with how much I have to show you. I thought about splitting this up into two videos, but no, it's just going to be a really long video. So you may have to take it in little sections. I don't know, but let's go ahead and go through it because I have so much stuff. Okay. I'm going to start out with a few things that I keep, like when I finish up a makeup item, I keep it in one of my drawers up here. The rest of my stuff, skincare, body care, that kind of stuff, is from downstairs. The drawer up here, I have 6 eyebrow pencils. 6. 5 of them are the BH Cosmetics, which I have talked about being my favorite. I will say I have not used the BH Cosmetics one in probably like over 2 weeks. I'm using another one that I'll talk about in my favorites this month that I've actually been really enjoying, but I still love the BH. I have like 5 backups. I better love it because I need to use those. This one's the Anastasia in taupe. I don't love taupe for me. I like caramel a lot better. That's just my preference. Taupe is not my favorite, but it works. Lots of mascaras and mascara primers. You know, the Jane Iredale and the L'Oreal, they show up in every one of my Empties because I use them every single day. Love them so much. The mascaras that I went through, the Colorscience Mascara, this one is actually really good if you were looking for a cleaner mascara. I actually enjoyed this. My favorite clean mascara, though, is the Fit Glow Beauty. I think it's called like Grande Lash or Big Lash or something. I don't know. But the one from Fit Glow Beauty is my favorite. Ran out of that one. The CoverGirl Exhibitionist is my favorite from the drugstore. Love that. And then the Bareminerals Lashtopia used to be my absolute favorite of all time. I still love it. I do think I have a backup in my drawer. It's not my favorite right now, but I still love it. I finished up a Jane Iredale Palm Mist Hydration Spray. In fact, the one I'm using right now is almost going to be gone, so I'm sure you'll see this again in my next Empties. My favorite, this says, actually it doesn't say it's a setting spray. It's more of a hydration spray. I use it at the end of makeup to kind of just take the powdery look away, give myself a little bit of glow. It does have a little bit of oil in it. Pomegranate seed oil. It's more than halfway down the list though, so it doesn't make you look oily by any means, but it does like give you a nice glow. The Beautycounter Nourishing Rosewater Mist, I finished up for the same reason as this. I actually really do love this. I'm not a big rose person, but this is not overpowering, and I do like how it sets the face and kind of takes the powdery look. Plus, this is a nice one to carry in your purse and just spray all day because it feels so refreshing and nourishing, as the name implies. And then a Bareminerals Bare Pro Concealer. This is in light, medium, neutral. It's one of the twist up ones. I used this for my eye primer as well as a concealer, but I like the color that I have now a little bit better for a concealer for me, but I do really love this also for an eye primer. So what I'm going to do, like normal, is I'm going to go through, I'm going to tell you whether or not I liked it, whether or not I'm repurchasing it, what I'm using in its place if I didn't repurchase it, or I think you need to purchase it, all that kind of stuff. Okay, stuff that's in every single Empties, y'all know. Shiseido cotton pads. I have tried the Ulta dupe for this. A lot of people were telling me about it. I still don't like it as much as these. I don't know why, but I don't. So I continue to purchase these. I love those so much. The Sephora Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover. I did take a little break from this because I got the First Day Beauty one, but I think I like this one. I know I like it just as much. I may like it even a little bit more, and you get more product for cheaper. So I went ahead and repurchased this in the past Sephora VIB sale. So I always have one of those on hand. And this is comical. Wait for it. Josie Marin Body Butters. Can you tell? I like them. These are the kind of mini ones. They're 4 fluid ounces, which are half of the full size, but I always buy them in sets off of QVC. And as you can tell, we love these things. Chad uses these too. They are just, it's my favorite body butter. Like if I want something super thick, but that's not going to feel thick and tacky, I love this. Plus it gives you like, especially when you put it like on your chest and arms, it gives like such a pretty glow. Oh, I love this stuff. So there's so many different like scents that I got. Probably my favorite, well, I'll go ahead and tell you my least favorite. Rosewater and Lilac. Rosewater because, duh, I don't love rose. And Lilac just was a little too floral for me. I'm not huge on floral scents. I've said it before and it stays true that I either want to smell like cake or a man. Those are my preferred scents. So out of the remaining empty ones, I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, I am. There's another one down here. Lord have mercy. I would probably say my favorites were Milk and Honey, because it was just so fresh, but it also had like a sweet scent to it. And then Lemon Verbena, because while I'm not big on real floral scents like rose and lilac and all that kind of stuff, lemongrass is one of my absolute favorite scents. And this smelled very heavy of lemongrass, so I loved that. So that is 8 of those Josie Maran body butters. I'm on my last one, and I don't have any backups. I take that back. We do have a couple unscented ones. I don't love the unscented because I like to smell good, but I'll use. Now, on the lemongrass train, this is the Beautycounter Sugar Body Scrub. I love this stuff. And apparently Cortland does too, because when she takes showers in our bathroom, this always goes down just a little bit. But this stuff smells heavenly. Oh, I love the smell of this so much. It's a lemongrass scent, which is why I love it so much. And I use this like on the days that I'm going to self-tan. I will use this to exfoliate my body so that I can get rid of any like dead skin on the elbows and knees, but also kind of exfoliate off the older tan to give me a good canvas for the new one. So I love this so much. I continue to repurchase it. I will always have it. Speaking of self-tan, I used up, this one still has a tiny bit left, but I think I couldn't get it out. 2 of my favorite self-tanners. This is the Vita Liberata Invisi Foaming Tan Water. I love this. It is Advoganic technology, 90% organic, 100% clean. It doesn't leave any streaks on you. It doesn't have any color guard, so you're not seeing it where it puts on, but I don't ever have any problems with streaks. It's very natural looking. I love this. I continue to repurchase it. I do have one that I'm working on now. And then I also really like the Mine Tan Classic Caramel. I don't know where the top went for this, but this is more of a color guard type of self-tanner. So you are going to be able to see you put it on. You are going to be able to see it being put on. Oh my goodness. It's unscented, streak-free. It's one of those ones that you're supposed to like leave on for 3 hours or more and then rinse off. But what I do most of the time is I mix 2 parts of this with 1 part of this, and then I just leave it on. Because this one you don't have to rinse off. Like, it's not in the directions to do that. So I have both of these, and that's pretty much the self-tanning regimen that I use. A couple of cleansers that I went through. This is technically not a cleanser, it's a makeup remover, but it's the Bioderma Sensibio H2O. This is the small one. I like to keep a small one for travel. I have a big one down on my vanity in my bathroom, and the way I use this is I use it to get like makeup off my neck. If I wake up in the morning and I don't want to wash my face because I know I'm going to go straight to work out and I need to wash it after that, I will just use it to kind of like tone and take everything off from the night before. So I use those for quite a few reasons. I don't use it to take off my makeup. I prefer to use an oil or a balm for that. And one of the oils that I am out of is the MAC Cleanse Off Oil. This is one of my very favorite makeup removing oils. I have not repurchased this yet. I'm sure I will, but right now I'm kind of going between the Beautycounter Counter Time Cleansing Oil and the Beautycounter Cleansing Balm. But this is and always will be a favorite of mine for sure. And then the 2 cleansers I went through. Sanita's Milk and Honey Cleanser. I do love this cleanser. I feel like when I went to go repurchase it, it was out of stock on the 2 places that I normally get it, because I either get it on Freeze Co Beauty or Premier Look, and I feel like it was out of stock on both. So I don't know if it was like on back order from the company or what, but I didn't repurchase that. Instead, I got an Epiance one that I'm not loving. So I don't know. I will end up repurchasing this, but I also just ordered the Beautycounter Nourishing Cleanser, which is one of my absolute favorites. So I'll probably wait till I get through that. But that will still be one of my very favorites. And then this is the Jordan Samuel Aftershow Treatment Cleanser. I use this in the morning. It's a gel cleanser that once you put water in it, emulsifies to almost a milk. It's very good for sensitive skin. In fact, he even has a sensitive skin version. I really like Jordan Samuel skincare. I think that it's not talked about enough. He does not use any kind of middleman retailers. You have to get it from his site, but because of that, he's able to keep his prices down a little bit. I have his body oil. I have used his retinol oil. I have used his hyaluronic acid serum. I want to try the soothing facial oil, but goodness knows I have so many oils to get through. This, though, I actually really enjoyed, especially for a morning cleanser. I don't think it was heavy enough at night as a cleanser, but I used it in the morning and loved it. Speaking of Jordan Samuel, I ran out of the Hydrate the Mist. This is my favorite facial mist for Before the Truth Treatment's retinol gel. If you tend to peel with that or peel with any retinol products, I highly suggest looking into this because I stopped peeling 100% once I started using this, and I can only attribute it to this because it's the only thing that I changed. Love this stuff. I have not repurchased yet because I am currently using a Josh Rosebrook and a Beautycounter mist, but once I get through that, I will. I'm trying not to like triple and quadruple up on some of my products because then it just gets so overwhelming. So I'm really trying to get through some of my skincare before I start repurchasing. But this will always be on my list. I love, love, love it. So I have a lot, well, I have 3 empty soap boxes and 2 shower gels from the company called Native. I know y'all have probably heard of Native from their deodorant. I do use their deodorant. I don't use it all the time. I try to use natural deodorant as much as possible, but if I'm going somewhere like a wedding where I know I'm gonna be really hot and really sweaty, I'm using the real stuff because I do not want to be like, have like armpit stains when I'm up in a bride's face. Like I just don't. So I try to use the natural as much as possible. And when I do, I also use Native. But they actually sent me some products and I have a coupon code, which I will put down in the description box below. And it gives you a little bit of money off, which they're already so affordable. But these are the shower gels, and this is the Vanilla and Sandalwood, which was not my favorite, which kind of surprises me because I do love sandalwood. I felt like it was really kind of strong, but the first time Chad used it, he was like, oh wow, what is this? I love this. So Chad loved it. Wasn't my favorite, but I used it. And then the Yuzu and Orange Blossom. So these are the 2. I think this was like a seasonal scent. Maybe this was too. So I don't know if you can still get those, but they have lots of different scents to choose from. And then the bar soaps, the Yuzu and Orange Blossom, and the Coconut and Vanilla. I have 2 of those. I really like them. They are more of a clean company. I do need to research more where the fragrance comes from. I don't know if it's synthetic or natural. If anybody knows, please let me know. I would hope that it's natural since they claim to be a natural company, but I don't know for sure. However, I do enjoy those body products. A couple of serums that I went through. This is the Colorscience Pep Up Collagen and Renewal Face and Neck Treatment. I do love this stuff. I am currently using my Beautycounter Countertime Serum, which is a peptide serum as well. So I did not repurchase this. However, I do think it's an awesome serum. I don't have anything negative to say about it, and I did run out of that. This I will probably keep to talk about in my AM and PM skincare routine because I literally just ran out of this like 2 days ago. This is the Pail Growth Factor Serum. Tensage Daily Serum. I learned about this from my friend Annalise, who is an esthetician that did my microneedling. They carry this in their office, and she was telling me about it because I was telling her how I was trying to find a growth factor that that didn't have any synthetic fragrances in it. And even though this has fragrance listed on the ingredients list, her rep for Pail ensured her that it was a naturally derived fragrance. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, this stuff stinks anyways. It has, I think it's like, it's snail secretion or something in it. It does not smell good, like at all, but I don't care about that. I would rather my skincare not smell good versus have like a florally, perfumey, added synthetic fragrance. So I use this for about 4 months. I will talk more about it in my skincare routine. I did actually really enjoy it, and they actually they ship this from their store. I'm sure there's other places you can get it, but I'm actually going to link the office Image Surgical Arts office number down below so you can call them, because if you call and order this, they will ship it to you. And I love them and I want to support them, so that's where I'm going to link it. Well, here's another mist that I went through. The Beautycounter number 3 Balancing and Charcoal Facial Mist. This is my favorite one. I've gone through probably 3 of these, and I'm really sad because they're discontinuing this one. If you are interested in it and they still have it in their sale section, I will put it down below. I'll link it, because if you have tried this, I'm sure you love it and you're going to want to stock up. I don't know why they're discontinuing it. Oh my goodness. They did that with my shampoo and conditioner too. If only they would listen to me. But anyways, I love this so much. Has a faint peppermint scent. Oh, it's so good though. It really does just balance your skin. And on a peppermint note, I wanted to include this even though it's not skincare related. This is the Doterra Peppermint Essential Oil. I am not a oil person, whereas I don't like slather them on my kids every day or myself every day, or I really don't medicate with them. Like it's just not something I typically do. However, this peppermint oil, and any peppermint oil, doesn't have to be doTERRA, works wonders if you have a cold or sinuses where you're really stopped up. It works so well. I mean, I do this with my girls too. When they're really stopped up, I will take like 2 drops of this, rub it in my hands really good to warm it up, and I hold it and just stand over it and sniff, like really big breaths, probably 4 or 5, and I sleep through the entire night. Like it clears up my nose to where I can breathe through it, and it lasts me all night. My girls do it. It lasts them all night. I have reordered a Young Living one because my friend sells Young Living, because I cannot speak enough about this. Like I don't have to take any kind of nighttime medication when I'm stuffed up if I sniff on this. Doesn't sound good to say sniff on this, but that's what I do. We're nearing the end. All right, the Revision Soothing Facial Rinse Toner. Love this stuff. Did repurchase it. I honestly haven't found a toner that I like as much. So for the foreseeable future, I will continue to repurchase this. You can get it on Premier Look. You can get it on at harbinhouse.com. I've gotten it on both. Really great. A few oils. This one I actually am sad because it's only halfway gone, but it was expired. The Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I really like this. This was like the second one that I had gone through. I think the first one was a smaller version. I actually do really like this oil. I think it's moisturizing. It makes your face look good overnight. I like it. The Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. I do actually really like this. However, I don't know that you need to spend the money for it. I feel like there's a lot of other marula oils, 100% virgin marula oils that you can get for much cheaper. So, you know, do what you will with that. But I did like that one. And then this is by far my favorite, the Beautycounter Balancing and Lang Lang Facial Oil. This it's probably, no, it is. This is my favorite facial oil I have ever used. This is, I believe, the second one I've gone through, and they completely redid their packaging for this Counter Plus line. So it's now like a gray frosted glass, and it looks beautiful. And I knew that I was getting that, so I didn't want to buy another one, but there was like a 3 or 4 week interlude in between me running out of this and me getting the new packaged one. And I was like desperate for this. I love this so much. If I ever feel like my skin just looks out of whack, either dull or it's got like some clogged pores or some hormonal breakouts or anything like that, I will put like 5 drops in between my fingers and just pat it in my face at night. And I wake up in the morning and my skin is back to normal. It truly is a balancing oil. I can't speak enough about this. It's one I reach for the most out of all of my facial oils. And heavens knows, I have a lot of facial oils. This is the Drunk Elephant TLC Fram Boost Glycolic Night Serum. I do love the Glycolic Night Serum. This is, what is this? I can't remember. I want to say it's 10%, 20%. I don't remember. I don't necessarily, oh no, here it is, 12% AHA, BHA blend. I don't necessarily think this needs to be used nightly. In fact, I have gone down to twice a week using an exfoliating serum because I was over exfoliating my skin. And I think using this nightly is a little much. However, if you like glycolic and you want something to exfoliate your skin, this is a great one. I will say I'm currently rotating between my Beautycounter Overnight Resurfacing Peel, which y'all know I love, and the lactic acid from The Ordinary. So I haven't repurchased this, but I do like it. This, I think, came in like a advent calendar last Christmas. This is the Itza Balancing Moisturizer. I love Itza products. I think that they work well. I think that they are very overpriced. So I don't plan on repurchasing this because even though I don't know for sure, I know it's going to be way more than I want to spend. I have moisturizers I love anyways. I actually use this one in the morning because it is a very lightweight moisturizer. It's got a very fresh, like spa-like clean scent. So I don't have anything bad to say about it. I'm just not going to repurchase it because I just think that overall their stuff is a little bit overpriced. The Elta MD UV Elements Broad Spectrum SPF 44. Y'all knew this was going to be in here. This is my absolute favorite sunscreen. I have gone through countless tubes of this. I love it so very much, and I will never be without it. Now, I'm not saying I don't use other sunscreens, because I do. In fact, I just got a sample of the Josh Rosebrook Tinted Face Cream, SPF 30. It's glorious. Oh my goodness, I love it. But then I got online and saw it was $95. That was only for the 2 ounce too. The 4 ounce is like $150. It'll be a while before I take that kind of splurge. But I do love this one. I use the Glow Biotics tinted one some. I love the Colorscience one. But this is one that will always be in my skincare. 2 more things. The Revitalash Advanced Lash Serum. Everybody always asks what I do for my lashes. This is it. I love this serum so much. I always buy it in the, I don't always, but I try to buy it in the Nordstrom anniversary sale because you get 2 for 1 and it lasts me until the next Nordstrom anniversary sale, if not longer, because a tube of this typically lasts me 7 to 8 months. I do not use it every night because I have gotten to the point where I like my lashes the way they are. So I use it about 3 to 4 nights a week just to maintain. But I have used other lash growth serums and this is by far my favorite. I've seen the best results with it. And then this is the Fresh Sugar Lemon Hydrating Lip Balm. And I would have to scrape it out with my nail. I do actually really like these, but I think they're very expensive. I think they're $18. You get such a small amount. There's only 6 grams. I'm currently using a Bite Beauty Agave lip mask at night because this kind of things I keep like by my bed and I put them on at night. And I like the Agave one too. I think the Bite Beauty is probably going to be a little bit cleaner because it's all food grade, whereas this is not. But I did like it, and I liked the scent as well. And that, my friends, is all of my empties. That was a lot. But there really is nothing more satisfying to me when it comes to beauty than being able to put something in this empty bag. When I have gone through it, it just feels good. Probably because I have so much stuff and I rarely ever get through, especially makeup items, but even skincare. I have so many options that I don't get through them very much. And when I do, it just feels good. It makes me feel like, wow, I didn't waste my money. So hopefully you enjoyed this empties video. I know it was a little bit longer. The next one probably will be too. It's probably been 3 or 4 months since I've done one. I will link as much as I can down in the bottom. YouTube does cut you off after a certain amount of characters in the description box. So what I will do is I will pick the things that I would recommend you purchasing, at least as many as I can, and I will link those down in the description box below. So as always, thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I hope y'all all go out and have a very blessed day.